Hello guys, so today in this video I will show you how you can set up your Fedora 42 from the start for gaming. Like if you have just installed Fedora or you have moved to Fedora, so how to set up for it, how to set it up for gaming. Like earlier you used to play games in Windows and you have those games stored in your drive and you want to use them in Fedora and play it on Fedora. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. So first we need to open terminal. Okay, so the first step is you need to update your distro if you have just installed Fedora, and if you have not updated yet, so the first step is you need to do this sudo dnf refresh. You need to do this, and if it shows some updates, you need to update that, then you need to restart, and then we'll start. So this is the first step. As I've already updated my distro, so we'll move to next step once it's show finished. Okay, so as you can see, my distro is up to date. So if your distro is not up to date, then you need to do that first. Now we need to install this software called Lutris. We will use Lutris to play our games. So for that we will use this command. Okay, so it is 568 MB. So I'm gonna install it now. Okay, so it's finished. Now we will open Lutris. It's downloading some stuff, so we'll let it download. Okay, so everything is downloaded here. We'll check if we have the GE Proton latest runner or not. So we'll go to runners, we'll go to wine runner, go to setting and see. So we don't have right now. We have only this system staging, but we need the latest GE Proton for the latest games. So we'll go to here, then go to preference, then we'll go to updates, then we'll click on download YNGE. So it will download two things. It will download YNGE 826. It will download YNGE 826 and it will also download latest GE Proton. As you can see, it's downloading two things. It's updating GE Proton, downloading Wine 826. So we have two more options for our games. If one option does not work, so we have two options. I'll show you how to use these. Let it download. Okay, so we have downloaded it. Everything is set. Now we just need to add our game and start playing. Nothing else needed. So for that we'll click on this plus icon, left side, left top corner. We'll click here. Then we'll choose add locally installed game. I'm choosing this option because I have already a game in my drive that I used to play in Windows. I'm not installing any game here. I am just adding on an already installed game that I have in my drive. So we name it. So I'm gonna test prototype here. So I will name it prototype. I'll choose wine from this option. Then we'll move to another option, game option. Then we'll select that executable file of that game. So I'm talking about prototype game. So it's here, prototype. and then we'll select its .exe file. This is the exe file. Okay, so we'll select a folder for our one prefix. So what I'm gonna do is gonna create a folder named Lutris. You can name it anything. I'm just naming it this way. Then we'll create a prefix for our wine configuration. So I'm gonna name it prefix. You can name it anything. Okay, so we'll select this because the wine files will extract in this folder. So it will create an environment for our game to run, a Windows-like environment. So we are done here. Then we'll move to next option, runner option. We'll choose GE Proton latest. This should be your first priority to test a game with this. If it does not work, then we'll choose this option. This second option, YNGE826 is depreciated, means it will no longer be updated. So this is the best option we have. So I'm gonna choose this. Then we'll move to another option. Okay, so everything is fine here. We'll hit save and our game is added. So now we can just play it. So I'm gonna click play and it will extract some files in the background. So it will take 1 minute or 2 minutes for you. It might take longer here because I am screen recording. So it can take longer here, or it might not run in this test setup in this tutorial, but for you it will 99.9% it will work for you. I'm assuming you are using AMD because then you don't need to install any drivers, because if you are using NVIDIA, then you need to, I think then you need to do some configuration for NVIDIA before using Lutris. For AMD cards it's pretty easy. Okay, let's try playing again. As you can see, the game have started. It took some time for me because this is a test setup that I have created to show you how to play game if you have just installed Fedora or if you have just moved to Linux. So that's how you can play. The game have started, so I'm not gonna show you game tutorial because you already know. Okay, so one more thing I would like to add here, that if you want to play another game, like if you want to add another game, I will show you how you can do this. So we have already in this directory, let me show you, in the home directory we have created a prefix. Okay, so this is our prefix. We are using this prefix to run this game. You can, if you don't understand much about prefix, so you can, in other words, I can say that we have created this environment. This is a Windows environment which we have created. How much it's taking 685 MB, so we have created this environment to run our games, Windows games, in this environment. So every time you don't need to create another, like if you want to add another game, we'll go to here, then we'll choose name of that game. For example, we'll name it example 2. We'll choose wine, we'll choose executable file. So the previous time we have I have shown you how to play prototype, so we had added that. But now if you want to, like if you have second game, you want to that game, so what you need to do, go to that game, like this time it's prototype. Now you have another game, so go to that game and go select that exe file and hit OK. So this time it's another game. So for this is the important part. For wine prefix, you don't need to create another. You can just select this prefix which we have already created, and here we'll choose the GE program, and it's done. Nothing else you need to do. Just this part is important because you don't want to, every time you run a game, and you don't want to create again and again this environment, wine prefix environment, because we can run our games with this environment which we have created. We can run all our games this environment. So if you have multiple games, you can use this again and again. Just add a .exe file and run that game. If you don't even want to add, so what you can do is just click here, run exe inside that wine prefix, and just whichever your game is, just select that .exe file, and if you click OK, it will start to play, as you can see. So you don't need to add if you are that lazy. Okay, so that's it. That's how you can just start playing. Suppose you want to install a new game in your Linux from an executable file. So I'll show you how you can install a new game. Suppose you have a new game now, you want to install it. So for that, we don't need to create any other prefixes. If you want, you can do that as I have explained you, but we already have a prefix. As I have shown you, we already have a prefix here. This is the prefix we created for our game environment. So we'll install it in here. So we don't need to do anything. We don't need to do anything else. Just select this. We'll run that executable file which we want to install in this prefix. So what we'll do, we'll run exe inside prefix, and I have this game inside this drive by installing. So this is a game that I have not installed yet in my system. These are just files that can be installed. So I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna hit OK. It took some time for me because I'm using a test setup. So we have it's installed in 2 times. I don't want it 2 times. Okay, so this is okay. So this is the direction which this is the directory, but it will be installed into. Let me show you where it will install. So it will install inside here, inside our home directory, inside this. Earlier we played a game that we have already installed here, like it's already installed here in here, but now when we are installing a new game, it will be installed here, the prefix we had created, or to say the environment we had created. So it is here. So it will install somewhere in program files or program files 86. Yeah, program files 86 in gog.com archive. So I will install installation here. As you can see, installation will progress. Then I will tell you how to run this game if you want to create another instance of game like this, one other here, or just wanna run files like you don't care about these catalogs and you just wanna run files. So I'll show you this also. Let it install. Okay, so as you can see, the game is installed. I'll show you how to add in Lutris. Okay, so the game is installed here. Here, what I mean by here is here in the prefix we had created. Drive C program files 86 GOG. This is our game. It's installed here. Now I'll show you how you can add here like a catalog type of. If you just want to play, I'm again showing you the shortcut. Run exe inside this one prefix. We'll go to home directory, locate the location where we have installed our game. This is the location, and I think inside here it somewhere must be. This is the file. If you hit OK, it will start running. But if you want to create another catalog, then we'll go to this plus icon, add locally installed game. Then we'll choose our name. We have installed for I. This is, we need to choose wine here. In the game option, we need to select that executable file, which is here. Right now, we have just installed it here. This location. It might be different if you are installing a different game, so you need to find that X file. A wine prefix, we already have one which we had created. Runner, we'll choose GE Pro only test, and the system option, everything is fine here, so we'll hit save. So now we have another created, another catalog sort of. If your cover is not showing, so it won't show, so you need to do that yourself. Download some images and right click, configure, and give location of your cover file, and it will replace. Also, let's type playing. Let's just play. So as you can see, it has started running. I will not play it. I will just quit here, as you can see. So we can just play now. But I'm not gonna play just for a tutorial. So that's how you can have shown you two method. One, this one, if you already have a game installed in your PC, and if you want to install a new game, so that's how you can do it.